Okay, we are all here. Woohoo! It's a party. You guys ready? Make sure you've muted. Take your feet to the edges all the way to the back. Put your hands back there and you're just going to squeeze your elbows together. So you've just got your hands flat on your lower back or as high up as you can get them comfortably. You're going to feel a nice stretch across the front of the shoulder and then just squeeze the elbows together and isometrically pull your legs together. So you feel a big activation of the inner thigh muscles and stay here for a few deep breaths. Try to really feel the ribs expand and contract as you breathe. One more deep breath. And then release the arms. Nice little swipe. You can release the legs. So you're just sort of chilling out. Now let's just take one nice big deep breath. Reach the arms really long and then keep them wide. Try to pull the shoulders apart. Spread your fingers wide and then try to get taller from the top of the head. Take a few deep breaths and then fold it all the way down and let your head go. So you're completely unweighting the upper body here. We're going to stay here for 5 deep breaths. Really try to focus on breathing as much as you can in the next 45 minutes. It's really good for you. Try to keep the legs nice and straight. Let the upper body get as close to them as is possible. You want to feel your neck just nice and long. Okay, now we're going to roll it up slowly, one vertebrae at a time. Oh, nice. Now we're going to lift the shoulders up and set them down and back. So you should feel the shoulder blades just pulling down as the arms and hands get closer to the floor. Do you notice we're not going forward because we're already really good at that? We're really focusing on lifting and then squeezing the shoulder blades together as you lower. Just do 2 more. It's called flossing. So good for us. Okay, let the hip go to the right and sweep the arm all the way up. And you're going to hold here just for a breath or 2. And then we're going to do the other side. Big sweep, nice long arm going over slowly. Make sure you don't let your head pull forward. I have a tendency to do that, so I'm always going to remind you. Okay, let's do it again. Right arm up, right hip out. And other way. Last one. And come back up. Okay, let's send the elbows back, make a fist. Fold down, but really pull that stomach in. And you're going to keep the spine nice and long, and you're just going to go up and down 4 more times. Try to build some good range of motion. Try to keep the elbows really high. Okay, now I want you to take your feet really wide. And I want you to get into like a sumo position. So turn the feet out. Bring your hands to heart. You're going to come into a little plie. It's not going to be huge. And now I want you to isometrically pull your feet towards each other. So you feel a lot of work going on here in these inner thighs. Just hold this. And now you're going to go up an inch and down an inch. while you're still isometrically pulling your feet together, keeping your chest proud and your spine long. Try to go a little bit lower if you can, and then still go up and down an inch. Keep pulling those feet towards each other. Now come back up to a straight leg. Now just turn your feet to face forward, but keep them still nice and wide. Hip hinge, come all the way down, and then back up. So send the hips back as far as you can, and really try to weight into the heels, and go up and down slowly. Okay, first balance challenge, you're going to bring your feet together. So I want you to lift up through your thighs and engage the glutes and keep that activation. And the most important thing, when we bring movement when our feet are together, it's important to try to keep equal balance in both foot. That's the objective. As you go down and up. So really try to think about engaging as much muscle in your body as you can to stabilize the movement, so you feel strong and balanced. Now, if you feel like your toes are grabbing to help you, try to relax and release that. Think about finding activation in your core and your big muscles like your quads. Okay, come back up. Now I want you to take your feet hip width, maybe a tiny bit wider. You're going to fold down, let the arms release towards the floor. So the torso is parallel to the floor. The arms are dangling. Now I want you to retract the shoulders, pull them up and back, and then send the arms out to the side like an airplane and try to lift them up as high as you can, and then lower them back down, connect your palms. Sweep up and out and connect, and do that 3 or 4 more times. Make sure you're really trying your best to get them up. And now fold it all the way down. Let your head go, completely unweighting the upper body. Now you're going to inhale and extend to a flat back. And then we're going to squat. So start to lower that booty. Get it as low as you can, and then lift the hands off the floor and send the arms out in front. So you're in a nice low squat. And now you're going to come back and meet me in that full forward fold. Now we're going to inhale and extend the spine. Bend at the knee. Get nice and low. Then the arms come off the floor. And then meet me back in that forward fold. Nice straight legs. We're going to do it one last time. Inhale, extend. Exhale, drop the booty. Arms out in front. Nice low squat. And now push it up to standing and reach the arms all the way up to the ceiling. Lift the shoulders up. And then pull the elbows to the height of the shoulder. Move them back. I want you to feel that shoulder blade area right between your shoulder blades pinching together. Okay, so try to move the elbows back to help make that happen. And then let the palms come down and back up. And lower and lift and keep squeezing. This is also really good to do up against a wall because then you can really feel if your elbows are back, because you want them touching the wall. Now you can raise them up and down. Just a few more times. Keep them back. And then fold forward, fold, let it all hang out, just breathe. Roll it up slowly, one vertebrae at a time. And hands to heart. You're going to take a big step forward with the left foot. Meet me in a split lunge with your heel nice and high in the back. So I've got a little bend in the leg. I'm going to make it almost straight, but I have not locked out through that knee. If you can get your heel up in the back any higher, go for it. And now we're going to fold down. Just till you feel like your torso is about parallel to the floor. Now try to get a little higher on the tippy toes on your back foot. And try not to let your front foot toes grab. Now you're going to send the right arm out in front and then the left arm. So a lot of work for that left glute. And now you're just going to slowly lower the hands and fold over that leg. So your spine is flexed, but you're still high on the toes on that back foot. Okay, so now all I want you to do is bend your front leg, put your hands down, step back to plank. So it's all about pulling the belly button up and in, getting the legs nice and straight. Now we're going to rock the body forward a couple of inches. So you're really on those tippy toes and you're wading into the arms. And then we're going to pull it back. Push your heels towards the back of the room. And then roll it forward and back. And just do it a couple of more times. And now take your first downward facing dog of the day. Feet are 4 to 6 inches apart. We're going to pedal the feet. So you're stretching out the calves. Bend one leg, straighten the other. Now let's do them both. So I want you to push the heels down, both of them. Try to keep the legs really long. And then lift the heels up and float back to plank. Rock it forward and back and forward and back. And one more. And then back to downward facing. Start to pedal one at a time. Both heels push down, elevate up, float back to plank, rock it forward and back. Back to downward facing. And now we walk the hands all the way back to the feet. And you are going to inhale and extend the spine. Reverse it, come all the way back up and reach straight up to the ceiling. And let's bring your hands down. Big step forward this time with the right foot. Really go for it. Now let's get rid of this bend, almost. Let's get the heel up really high. Lean in. Try to lower the torso till it's parallel to the floor. And you're just going to hold here. Now send the right arm forward and the left arm. So they're reaching long and strong. Now fold it down over the leg. Keep the heel up in the back. Okay, let's bend the front leg. Let's put our hands down, step back to plank, soften the knees, send the hips back. Does that feel good, right? Try to lower the chest towards the floor. So right now you're still up on your tippy toes. And we're going to pull it forward, let the hips come all the way forward. Take your gaze, look straight ahead. Now we're going to sink into the shoulders and push away. Scapular push up. Let's do a few more. Try to keep the shoulders back. And now send the hips all the way back again. Nice little reprieve. And let's bring it forward. Hold here, proud out your chest. And now let's come on to the tops of our feet and let's send the hips back. And this time we're going to meet in child's pose of your choice. Okay, let's come up. Just hang out here. Try to anyways for a couple of breaths. It's really good for your flexibility. If you can stand it, do it. It'll get easier if you practice this more often. Okay, so now we're going to come off the feet. You're going to have a seat with your heels in the front corners of the mat. We're going to keep the torso nice and long and your legs bent. Put your hands underneath your knees, proud out the chest and lean back. So now the belly wants to pop out. Don't let it. Take the right arm, reach it out. Take the left arm, retract the shoulders and broaden them. And then lift. The higher they get, the more work for your belly. And then lower. Keep your chest lifted, your spine long. And at any time you need to take a break, go ahead. You can either drop down to your elbows or you can sit up tall. We're going to do 8 more. Tuck your chin, make sure the rest of the body parts are happy. You're going to feel this in your hip flexors. That's a good thing. No weight going in those heels. They're just resting lightly on the floor. Try to lean back a little more if you can. Try to lift the arms a little higher. Why not? Keep that belly in though. That's your job. Okay, now you're going to lower. Actually, I can't lower to my elbows. Sit up tall. Heels to the front corners of the mat. Let's take a nice little stretch for the lower back. So you're going to walk it out. Your spine's flexed. Your head is chilling, but your belly is still pulling in. Try to relax a little closer to the floor. Push the back of the knees down. Okay, sit it back up. Bring your feet in so they're hip width apart. You're going to pull the right leg in, the right foot in. You're going to cross it over the left leg. Now we're going to take the left arm and try to wrap it on the outside. If you can't get there, just use your left hand and pull this right knee in. I want you to feel a stretch through the IT band on the right side. So we're just going to hold this. Sit up tall, though you're not collapsing in the lower back. And now place the right hand behind you and turn this into a spinal twist. So if you can, you're just looking over your shoulder towards the back of the room. You can still use that left arm to pull the right leg in towards the midline of the body. And now let's release it. You're gonna send that leg back down, pull the left foot in this time, cross it over, use the right arm outside the left leg or your right hand pulling it in. You're just going to enjoy this nice stretch here before we twist. Okay, take the left hand down. Now try to add that nice rotation. Use your right arm to help you rotate and keep that left leg pulling in. And bring it back. Send that leg down along the floor. Now you're going to take your right leg and cross it over the left one. You can use a towel around the bottom of your feet and hold the ends of it. And now you're going to pull in, bending the elbows, pull in as you lean forward. So you're going to feel the outside of that right leg, maybe a little bit behind the knee. I want you to keep the right foot flexed. So you've got a high degree of effort going into the shin. Now, choke up a little on the towel. See if you can bend a little more into these elbows and take it down as low as you can, flexing the spine and relaxing the head. Okay, bring it up, uncross, shake out the legs. Now let's take the left foot, cross it over the right. Both feet stay flexed. Get that towel around the bottom. Here we go. The spine stays long as you lean in. Use the hands to pull the towel towards you. So you got a lot of activation of muscle in the arms. Try to keep leaning in a little deeper. And when you're ready, flex and lower. And bring it back up. Uncross them, shake them out. We're going down to the floor, Pilates style. So take the heels to the corners of the mat. Tuck in. Roll down very slowly. Once you're down, send those arms back. Nice big stretch. I want you to point your toes. I want you to keep the arms in your peripheral vision. So if they've gone too low, lift them back up so you can see them. Please be nice and flat on your shoulder blades. Just hold here for 5 deep breaths. Okay, relax your feet. Roll the feet in and out so you loosen up everything in the legs. Now you're going to slowly bring the arms forward. Spread your fingers wide. And then relax the arms to the floor. Get nice and flat on the shoulder blades and then walk the feet in. We're going to tilt the pelvis up and then forward. And you're just going to keep rocking it back and forth nice and slowly. It's important to keep the muscles of the tummy engaged. Like if someone was going to punch you in the stomach, you would make it hard. That's what I want you to do. And then I want you to get used to holding that for longer periods of time. Okay, I want you to send your left leg down along the floor and bring your right knee and hug it into the body. I would like your left calf to push into the floor with your foot flexed. Keep those shoulders pushing down. Don't let them round up just because you're hugging in that knee. Okay, now release that leg, send it down, bring the left one in. Big hug. Push the right calf down. Both feet are flexed. Okay, release it. Give me a small bend in both legs. You're going to cross the right knee over the left. You're going to slowly let the knees go to the right. You're going to send your left arm straight up to the ceiling. You really have to explore the amount of bend you put into your legs to give yourself a really good stretch. So sometimes you got to do you, right? Maybe you have a bigger bend in your legs. But whatever you do, I want your arm reaching backwards, nice and long, so no bend in the elbow. That left chest is pointing directly up to the ceiling, and you're going to try to relax the left shoulder a little closer to the floor. Then I want you to change the angle of the arm, move it out to the side a little more, maybe 45. Just breathe. Okay, now you're going to bring the arm in. So the arms are just relaxing. You're just going to hold on this stretch a little bit. Maybe try exploring a different angle with the amount of bend you have in your leg and see if it does anything to the stretch you're feeling over the hip. Okay, now slowly bring those knees back up, uncross. Your feet are hip width apart. You got a bend in the leg. I want it to be a pretty good bend. We're just going to roll over our glutes from side to side. So knees go right and then they go left. Okay, now let's have a smaller bend. Let's cross the left knee over the right. Slowly send those knees left. Get your right arm up and back. Nice and long. Change up the angle. Bring the arm in, let it relax. Work on Getting the knees a little closer to the floor. And now let's come back onto your back side, uncross. We're going to connect the bottoms of our feet with our legs bent, also known as butterfly pose. Walk them as close in as is comfortable. You really want to be sending some good messages to let those knees relax and get a little closer to the floor. So this is one stretch where you just want to give in. The easiest way to do that is to focus on your breathing. Position yourself nice and flat on your shoulder blades. And now I want you to tuck your chin, like make the biggest double chin possible. And now we're going to lift that head a hair off the floor. And then lower it back down. Double chin, lift. And lower it back down. Double chin, lift. And relax. We're going to do it 2 more times. Double chin, lift. Relax. Remember, the head is barely lifting off the floor. Last one. Tuck, lift. Okay, relax. Now just let the head go all the way to the right and just hold there. Bring it back. Go all the way to the left. Bring it back. Bring your knees up. Open your feet hip width apart. Shake out the legs. Happy baby. Find the outsides of those feet. Bring them in. So use your arms without lifting the shoulders, of course, to help you get your knees a little closer to the floor. Your heels are pointing up to the ceiling. The lower back should stay down. Count 3 or 4 more deep breaths. Okay, release the knees into the chest. Give them a nice big close hug. Maybe a gentle rock side to side. Maybe a circle. And now we're going to rock and roll ourselves up. And you're going to meet me all the way on the right side of your mat, 90-90. So I'd like both feet flexed, 90 in both legs. Now all we're going to do is send the left hand behind our back, lift the knees up, and send them over the other way. Now when you're here, I want you to let your chest face the back of your room, but I want you to really concentrate on trying to pull the right hip forward as best you can. And now bring it back. And now you're pulling the left hip forward. And do it again. And back. Okay, now let's take both hands out in front, fingertips only. Give me a little bit of a forward lean with the upper body, and then lift and lower your back foot 10 times. Don't be in a hurry. You want to lift it up, hold it for a second so you can figure if you can get it higher, and then lower it. Okay, now, if you can, bring your hands to heart, otherwise you can keep the fingertips on the floor. We're gonna lower the torso down, keeping your spine long, and then lift it up and rotate the shoulders to try to look at the back of the room. And then come back forward. Lower, up with a twist, 4 more times. Nice job. Scoot all the way over to the left. 90-90. And here we go. Up with the knees. Now you're facing the back of the room and you're rotating that left hip forward. And then bring it back. Rotate the right one. And again, backwards. And forwards. Fingertips out in front. Give me that nice lean in. And then lift that back foot off the floor and lower it down. 9 more. Now, if you can, your hands come to heart, lower down, up, add that rotation. Back down, up and twist. You're really trying to twist both of the shoulders while you keep your feet and legs in 90-90. Okay, scoot your right leg forward. Meet me in staff pose. Hands to heart. You're going to lean forward, keep your spine long. Push the back of the knees into the floor. Take your hands to the undersides of the feet. Pull your feet towards you. Push the back of the knees even more. And now with resistance, pull the toes forward. Let your upper body come forward. And release the feet and roll it down 1 vertebrae at a time. And meet me in that nice full body stretch, point your toes. Spread your fingers wide, palms face. You're going to move the arms up till your pinkies land on the floor. Send the arms back till the thumbs touch. I'd like you flat on your shoulders. Push them into the earth. Oscillate between back and forth. Okay, we're going to meet lying on the left side. So if you need a pillow for your head, find one, or maybe it's a towel. You're going to extend the left arm out and then take your palms and connect them. So you got both arms extending out to the left side of your room. Now you're going to sweep, they call this opening the book. You're going to sweep the right arm all the way up and around. Try to keep your legs bent and your knees and feet connected. And enjoy that nice stretch through your chest. And then take that arm, reach it all the way back to where you started. You might want to lift the head off the floor unless you have a big pillow. Whatever makes your neck happy is what you need to find. Do it again, open that book. Keep those knees together and the feet. Keep the right arm really long. Bring it back. And one last time. Open, breathe. And then meet me lying down on your backside. Extend the legs all the way down along the floor. Send both arms back. Spread your fingers wide, let the thumbs find the floor, and then pull forward till your pinkies touch. Do it again. Just a little reset. Get ready to get onto your right side. Okay, let's roll onto the right side. Bend those legs a little bit. Connect the knees and feet. Send the right arm out. Left arm on top. And then open that book. Nice and slowly as you go around. You'll notice you're probably getting a nice little massage on the back of that right shoulder. Not to mention the stretch on the left chest. And let's bring that hand back down. Let the palms connect. And do it again. Open up. Don't forget to breathe. Close. And one more time. Big open, long arm. Keep breathing. And close. And last one, open it up. And now get on to that back side. Full body stretch. Point those toes, spread your fingers wide. And we're going to lift the arms slowly up. Lift the head, tuck the chin, draw in the belly. Roll it up, take it between the legs. Nice, easy breathing in and out through the nose here. Don't be in a hurry. Okay, sit yourself up. I want you to pull the feet in. Let's get up onto our tippy toes. We're going to stay here. Try to lift the heels a little higher and keep your knees close. So you're really riding on the pad of the foot, right? Using all your body weight to take in that nice stretch. Okay, let's meet in a full forward fold. Just hang out here, take a few deep breaths. Maybe cross the arms, let the shoulders release towards the floor. Now you're going to roll it up slowly, one vertebrae at a time. Tuck in that pelvis, squeeze the glutes. Now take a nice big deep breath. And I thank you so much for your power and strength. Woohoo! We are all stretchy, bendy out.